Welcome to my high voltage hustle.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
You'll see me bid on my parts car. Woo-hoo! And you'll see this gorgeous mini truck come alive. Well, before you start tearing it apart, stop. I'm Bailey. I'm an educator, builder, and DIYer. And in this series, you'll join me as I rip apart a Nissan Leaf and install its electric powertrain into a 79 Datsun mini truck. I've wired a lot of powertrains, but this will be my first EV swap from start to finish. Come watch me learn as I go and laugh at my mistakes. So plug in, grab some popcorn, and join the hustle. Hi, and welcome to my high voltage hustle. I am here outside of the Phoenix Forge because this episode is an episode full of firsts. My first MIG welds, my first time joining two pieces together, my first time using a plasma machine, a plasma cutter, and a CNC machine, my first time hammering metal to actually fab by hand. So join me, let's head inside and look at all the cool things that I'm doing at my local makerspace. First things first, while the forge does have a lot of scrap metal, I still wanted to go to Industrial Metal Supply and work my way around because I'd never been, and also pick up some more scrap so I can get even more practice than the scrap that they had at the forge. So I went and got some scrap sheet metal, scrap square tubing, 1-inch regular like cylindrical tubing, just so I could get started. Then I went to the forge, which I really like because it's not a welding program or a certificate program that you have to be enrolled in school in order to do. I just pay a monthly membership fee to use the space and the materials, and you get really great support. So big shout out to Chris, and Sandra over in the metal and fab area of Phoenix Forge. Here you see Chris is teaching me a little bit about how to join things together. And so I just reserve sessions where I want to use a table in the welding area, and then he kind of can give me that coaching and support for how to join pieces together. After we practice joining two pieces together, the next thing that I'm working on practicing is, okay, set a spot weld. Let's now weld together some square tubing. So he's coaching me on how to properly do that. What I like about this local makerspace is that I can reserve the space. I can get as much help or as little help from the team as I want. And so any sort of project or problem that I'm working on, I can always ask them. They usually have extra materials so that if I didn't buy enough at Industrial Metal Supply, they've got things left over. And overall, they've been really helpful in coaching and teaching me so far how to MIG weld. So now that Chris has walked me through the proper way to do some MIG welding, I am now working by myself without his guidance to basically execute what he just taught me. So first thing is I gotta sand the sides that I'm going to weld. Then the next step is securing it down to the table so I can throw some spot welds on it. And then after I get the spot welds, then I can reposition it to get a full bead to really seal those two pieces joined together. And in the spirit of upcycling things, as I was building and playing with all of this scrap, I realized that it would be a lot of metal to just throw away for practice. So I decided that this one could be turned into a headset stand to hold my headset on my office desk. So then I'm like, oh, perfect. I can refurbish this scrap metal and use it as something instead of just throwing it out. Another thing that I wanted to practice is really just laying a pretty bead. I have a lot of welding to do on the truck, some of it structural, some of it for looks. And since I'm getting some holes sometimes, I wanted to make sure that I was practicing joining things and laying a good bead. So I did a lot of practice on that. The next tool that I wanted to learn how to use was the hand plasma cutter. So here you can see some diagonals of the eventual battery mounts for the wheel wells of the truck that I'm going to want to do. And they have some really great triangle shapes that'll be the perfect practice for using the hand plasma cutter. So I purposely got scrap metal enough to make multiple drafts of these battery mounts because ultimately, I'm investing the money in me to learn all of these things. I know very well that this very first draft by hand is not going to be the draft that I put in the truck, but I still wanted to use designs that I will see in the truck as I practice so that I just improve by after every single draft. All right, the next thing that I learned how to use is the actual CNC plasma cutter. So I used just a free plan of Onshape to create the actual triangle file. Threw that file on that purple USB drive and then plugged it into the CNC machine. So here, really great practice for me just to learn how this machine works on these smaller triangles so that I can use it on bigger files in the future. Okay, and possibly the funnest thing so far is actually just not using any machines at all and just throwing stuff in some vice grips and creating mounts with a hammer. So you could see that nice curvy line. I'm really good at this so far, but I wanted to learn this way of just making metal malleable and bending it to your will. So these were some practice drafts of what my radiator mounts will look like as they hold on to the chassis in the very front of the truck. So yes, I know I need to hit the hammer harder. Thank you so much. I love this space. I absolutely am so happy to have a local maker space. I'm going to take a short break and hope to drop more episodes later this summer. But for now, I need to take some time to get inside and continue to practice learning how to fabricate and weld. So don't worry, I will be back with another whole portion of my series on my Datsun 79 truck swap. But until then, I've got to learn how to fabricate some more so that I can make sure that the structural welds that I need to do on the truck are enough to hold that heavy ass battery. So thank you all for those of you who have been here since the very beginning, and don't worry, I will be back. I just need to take some time to do a little bit of learning. Hope you do the same.